Opening scene, eerie background music with clips from classic horror movies, visuals, quick cuts of iconic horror movie moments, audience reactions, and scenes of people jumping or gasping in fright. Narrator, ever found yourself jumping out of your seat during a scary movie, even though your brain knows it's all just pretend? Today, we're diving into the fascinating neuroscience behind our fear response. Segment 1: Intro to Fear in Movies. Visuals: a cozy living room setting with a couch, popcorn, and a TV playing a horror film. Narrator: imagine yourself at home, surrounded by friends, watching a horror film. The room goes dark, the tension builds, and suddenly, a loud noise, you jump. Why does this happen? Segment 2: Understanding the basics of fear response. Visuals: graphics illustrating the brain and the fight-or-flight response. Narrator: when we watch something frightening, our brain processes visual cues and emotional triggers. The amygdala, the part of our brain responsible for processing fear, is activated. It sends signals to our body, causing that rush of adrenaline that makes your heart race. Segment 3: the role of the amygdala. Visuals: close-up illustrations or animations of the amygdala sparking a life when watching scary scenes. Narrator: the amygdala acts as our emotional watchdog, constantly assessing environmental threats. When it perceives danger, even if it's just on the screen, it goes into overdrive, triggering our fight-or-flight response. Next time that sudden scare hits, it's your amygdala doing its job. Segment 4: Visual Cues and Suspense. Visuals: clips showing various techniques used in horror films, dark lighting, ominous music, and sudden camera angles. Narrator: how do filmmakers manipulate our emotions? They use a variety of visual cues. Low lighting, eerie sounds, and sudden movements create an environment ripe for scares. Our brains pick up on these cues, heightening our senses and engaging our imagination. Segment 5: the Science of Anticipation. Visuals: slow-motion clips of character deaths or jump scares, while viewers' hearts race, are illustrated graphically. Narrator: did you know that anticipation also plays a significant role? The fear of what's about to happen is often more frightening than the event itself. Directors excel at building suspense, giving you that knot in your stomach before the big scare. Segment 6: emotional connection to characters. Visuals: clips of audience reactions during emotional scenes involving characters. Narrator: we also forge emotional connections with characters. When we see them in peril, our empathy kicks in, enhancing the experience. That deep-seated bond makes us feel their fear and dread, blurring the lines between reality and fiction. Segment 7: the Joy of Fear. Why do we love it? Visuals: clips of people laughing after jump scares, showing the dichotomy between fear and enjoyment. Narrator: so why do we willingly jump into the horror genre? It's simple. Going through fear in a controlled environment can lead to adrenaline highs, excitement, and even bonding with friends. Studies even show that after surviving a scary moment, people often feel a sense of euphoria. Segment 8: does the brain ever adjust? Visuals: animated graphics of a brain adapting and developing as it watches repeated scary films. Narrator: what's fascinating is that the more horror movies you watch, the more desensitized you may become. Your brain starts to recognize familiar scares, but it still experiences the thrill, just in a different way. Closing scene: call to action. Visuals: montage of people enjoying horror movies and celebrating with friends post-viewing. Narrator: next time you're on the couch, popcorn in hand, take a moment to appreciate the science behind those spine-tingling moments. What does fear do for you? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating insights into the science of our experiences.